Devastation is caused as plans to cancel a Red Arrow display for the Torbay Regatta continues. In the winter time period, extreme flooding causes horrific damage to many households and has affected local communities significantly. Young people in Torbay aiming to reduce bus fares by 10% have just won their new campaign. Teachers all over the UK went on strike on Wednesday, affecting many children across the UK. We look into how this has affected our school. In other news, are video games too violent? We explore this controversial issue. And finally, in sport, Devon Derby Day ends in victory to Exeter City. Young people in Torbay aiming to reduce bus fares by 10% have just won their new campaign. Here's Ollie with the report.
11 passionate young people have led a campaign called Fair Fares in response to high bus fares. The campaign aims to cut bus prices for students under 18 in full-time education by 10%. The young individuals had a meeting where they negotiated with Stagecoach about the ticket prices. In this meeting, they succeeded in creating a new ticket, the Torbay Term Rider, which Stagecoach reports to be 10% cheaper than the 13-week Mega Rider ticket. The new bus ticket will hopefully commence in April with a price of £118 termly. Lead campaigner Ryan had this to say: "The bus prices are crazy. I'm here with James from Torquay Boys Grammar School. So, what are your thoughts on this issue?"
Well, the bus prices for an annual pass have been ridiculous, as I have had to pay the same as an annual adult fee. However, now, with this ticket, it will be easier and much cheaper to travel.
Thank you, James.
On March 15th, temperatures reached a staggering 19 degrees Celsius all around the UK. St James's Park was the hottest place in the UK, clocking in at 19.3 degrees Celsius, which is warmer than Mediterranean. Men, women and children flocked onto beaches, beer gardens and local parks to enjoy the heat as the entire country came alive. Earlier today, both Will and Joe set out to the Met Office to find out what they had to say about the pressing issue.
The Met Office has stated that this summer will be the hottest ever. Temperatures will reach 25.6 degrees Celsius and over, surpassing the previous record set in 1968 in Nepal, Cambridgeshire.
Sounds like a promising summer for the UK. Is warm weather all good news?
Countries need to be more eco-friendly or winters will get more violent and summers more intense.
The February storms are a brilliant example of this, as they drove thousands of people out of their homes with severe weather. In fact, the storm set a new record for the wettest winter.
A dramatic rise in temperature will really demonstrate the effects on global warming. The UK sits in a junction of 3 different weather systems, so fixed temperatures are uncommon. It's a happy, relieving change for the British people on a short-term scale, but a damaging blow on the long term. Now let's cross over to Alfie and Austin with the latest from our other stories.
RAF aerobatic team, the Red Arrows, have decided not to perform this year in the English Riviera, as it falls under their day of maintenance and engineering. The famous Red Arrows usually perform in August on the last day of the Torbay Royal Regatta Week. Thousands of people turn up to watch the event, and it usually boosts sales at the local shops. Many spectators watch the aerobatic show from Torquay and Paynton Seafront, but others go out to the bay and watch from the boats. Over the past few years, the performance has attracted thousands of tourists. There is a lot of controversy at the moment about this current event. Both the Council and the Red Arrows Committee have been discussing alternate dates, but neither parties can come to a conclusion. We now go over to our interview with geographical expert and tourist advisor Dr. Fife with Mustakim.
Well, clearly it's an unfortunate event. It's unfortunate that this has coincided when they're planned to be in Torquay. I guess all of these high-tech planes need maintenance. I'm surprised they haven't been able to change it to another date to allow their usual event to occur.
And how do you feel about the situation personally? Are you disappointed?
Oh, hugely disappointed. I think everyone is drawn to the idea of the Red Arrows performing. I mean, it looks fantastic. So yes, personally I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that people are talking.
Do you think that without the Red Arrows this year, the number of tourists over the summer will go down?
Well, I think they've been a stable part of the regatta week in the past, and I think they're a big draw actually for tourists. So yes, I do think that it will lead to the number of tourists reducing to this particular event.
I've been Mustakim. This has been Torquay Boys Grammar School School Report for the BBC. Goodbye.